Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative Reviews. Today we're here with an iPhone 6s case. This is the Revolution case by Poetic Cases. You can get a lot of mobile accessories on poeticcases.com or search Poetic on Amazon.com. You can get that on the US store and the Canadian store too. This one we have here again is for the iPhone 6s. And it goes for $24.95. This is one of those full body cases that is really rugged, and it's something that I personally look for all the time because I have my life proof, but then I have my case that I also use all the time. I'm kind of looking for something in the middle, but something that will keep it protected while I go biking and running. Two things I do a lot, and now that it is closer to winter time, I'm going to need this even more just to keep it safe. All right, so here is the case. Now, when I saw this online, it looked pretty much black, but as you can see here, here's a section here, and that's really black. Now the side here, I would call that a darker gray, almost maybe a darker brownish gray. And you can see that here. On the back here, you have a kickstand, which comes out all the way here, so you can either have that there, or like that, so you can watch movies or maybe do a Skype call. So what you have here on the front is you do have a screen protector, which is good. So if you drop it on its front, it will not destroy it, but it will help here with that screen protector. Now you do have two holes. One here on the front, if you can see that, that's for the front-facing camera. That's for the speaker when you're making a phone call, and here's an opening for the Touch ID. Now you can see here it says Poetic with love from SF. Obsessed with design and innovation, our mission is to create unique products that are meticulously crafted from exquisite materials with an emphasis on every detail. And again, poeticcases.com, designed in SF, San Francisco? Made in China, and there's a reference number. Now, I will be the judge of that because I'm a stickler. If you say it's from premium materials, well, of course, I'm going to go and take a look and see if that's true or not. First things first, let's see how this is crafted. We're going to take a nice close look at it here. Here on the side here, you have a port for your, usually it's a mute switch. That opens up like that, and here, as you can see, there's a hard plastic coating. This is kind of like a rubberized material out here that does shut properly. Here you have two buttons on the side for volume up and down. I'll just call these little accents here. They don't really do anything, but they're just accents. Here is a good feature that you don't see on many phones, phone cases, a lanyard, or a little clip that you could put a lanyard through. So you may have this in your pocket, but you may actually tie this into a belt loop or something. This would actually help, so you drop it, it's not going to get away. Maybe even doing some water sports. Now the thing is, I looked on the website. Now this is water resistant. It's not a waterproof case, so just don't consider it a waterproof case, of course. Back here, have an opening here for your rear-facing camera, and that will of course allow for the flash and microphone here as well. And it's really good because the problem with LifeProof, and the problem I've seen here with iPhone 6s's, is that if this microphone is covered, it won't just muffle it anymore. You'll actually hear a type of feedback. So make sure that your case, when you're doing video, at least 4K video, make sure that that's open and accessible so that mic can be unobstructed, or else you will get that feedback. On the bottom here, we have some more ports. Here is where the speaker would go. Here is for your lightning connector, a big open hole, that's good. And here at the bottom, now again, you have that microphone for making phone calls open, which is good. So you don't have to have this flap open every time you get a phone call, but you have this even further open to put your headphones in. So that's good. All right, let's open this up and see how easy it is to put this on the case. All right, so let's see here. This is the first time I've done this. I don't pretend to know how to get this off here. Let's see. Okay, so it's easier when these little flaps are open. All right, we almost got it, and there we go. Everything's out, and that's good. A few things here. You can see these kind of little sharp edges. Now, those are the things that I don't know, but I would consider them breaking first if anything were to break. I don't like sharp edges on anything because, again, they tend to chip. And sometimes when you have a case like this that's really supposed to be close to the device and kind of hard to open because it is water resistant, I just say be very careful of that. They also do double as working as a seal for these ports, so they are needed. All right, so we're gonna take this out of the case that I use normally. Just maybe wipe this on my shirt. And the first part we're gonna put in is here. All right, so that kind of clips in there nicely. And now we're going to fit this back into the case and see how that works with these being very sharp, so they have to go exactly where they need to, or else you'll be hurting the case. All right, so the first thing is first putting those through here. Okay, starting to become a little bit easier. Just make sure all these corners fit in here properly. The bottom is not yet fit. Now the side needs to be sealed up. All right, and there we go. All right, so there's the phone inside. Let's see how the screen does. Those are all my fingerprints. Now you can see that's kind of a fingerprint magnet on there. So maybe you get a cleaning cloth and wipe that off every once in a while. All right, so everything here seems responsive. I do like that. Now let's see how it does with glare. About the same that it would be with a case, with a screen protector or without a screen protector. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but very finely, there is a cross pattern here everywhere. Not really sure what that's about, but it looks like it's reinforcing that screen protector in the front. Again, can't say this enough, it's water resistant, not waterproof. But we're gonna do some little small drops on the corner, see how it bounces. Because in my experience, when it bounces, that's a good thing. It's dispersing the drop. That's good, and that sounded kind of, oh, okay. I was wondering why that kind of sounded kind of rough on here, but it was that little clip maybe bouncing out a little bit, and that's kind of flimsy. I'm not sure I like that. That should be kind of sealed, like the rest of these are sealed, because when you're moving around a lot, maybe that catches on something, and maybe, I don't know about this, maybe it just rips that thing off or bends it. You may not like that, so let's try that again. Drop. So that's that sound on here, and you can see that kind of opens up when you shake it, but it still keeps the phone safe. And of course, you do get that little kickstand to watch your videos when you're camping. So I do like this. This is a good device for being active, maybe going camping, like I said earlier. But what's even better that this is less than $25. It's $24.95 on poeticcases.com. Again, you can go to their Amazon page. I've liked a few products that I've received from them. I would say that they are made of a good material. I will test this out even more because I'm very curious to see how this does. But Feeling this in my hand, it feels good. Now the case does make it a little bit wider, but of course the case is made of a nice grippy material, so it doesn't feel like it's sliding out of my hand. So give it a try. This is the Revolution. They also make one for the iPhone 6, the original. It does not have this little loop here. And now remember that the iPhone 6s and iPhone 6 differ in size by millimeters. In some cases, when the case is really tight on the phone, that does matter. For life proof, it does matter sometimes. But normal cases like this, it can be used on a 6 or a 6s. So just mind that. Again, you can find a lot of mobile accessories, not even just for iPhones, but for Android devices on poeticcases.com. Thank you so much for watching. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Beam, and Instagram. Subscribe to Creative Reviews and 5149 Media. Don't forget we have a GoFundMe. We rely on our own funds, but we'd appreciate every donation that we get. Again, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.